Man, that cowbell. Every time, the cowbell.
We did the music.
Oh, really? Who was on cowbell?
Live. Kathy did cowbell.
Respect, Kathy.
Cowbell. I did the
Cowbell Yates.
synth.
Okay.
What do you think that is? Is this a synth?
I think you just...
No, it's a quiz.
Oh, yeah. It's
What do you think it is?
It's a Casio Duotone DG6000.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
I thought it was...
Whoa.
Hi everyone.
Nice one,
Welcome
babe.
to the Problemz Hangout episode.
Don't skip.
Don't skip. Don't skip. We know you've
Don't
waited.
skip.
We know you've waited with bated breath for another episode of Problemz.
This is Problems After Dark. Sunset.
I mean, truly, it is about 9 p.m. So,
it?
yeah.
That's exciting.
No,
It's like a
8:30?
sleepover.
It is like a sleepover. Blankets, a hot chocolate.
Jammies.
So it's gonna be a little different. We don't really know. We're gonna chat. We're gonna hang out. Maybe we'll do some improv. We'll talk about our own problems and maybe even listen to a dire problem. Who knows?
Is it going to be funny?
Everything's funny on this pod.
Nice.
Why you got asked?
Nice. We'll have Jake hardcore on the soundboard for this episode, just in case.
Yeah.
It's always hot on my tail.
But just in case this is for some reason the first Problems Pod episode you're tuning into, my name is Vinny. Vinny Tawada Andrew-Scammell or Vincent Tawada. I was considering, sorry, I know we're doing introductions right now.
Okay.
I was considering going full Vincent.
Yeah, and making
Is that
people
code
say...
for something?
What do you guys think?
I mean, I actually love the name Vincent.
Vincent.
And I love the name Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny. I just think Vinny, I don't know.
Vinny says boy, Vincent says man.
Depends, how they know you as well.
Well, Vincent Andrew-Scammell is professional name. That's what's written
When
on
I was at drama
things.
school, we were taught to do that. They were like, you have to give it your full name.
We had a coach come into my school. We both went to
Yes.
Steiner School.
Yes.
Different Steiner schools. And when we were 18, we had these like sessions with people, and one of the kind of coaches said that you should start calling your parents by their first names.
That's
and we all
very
said,
Steiner.
I don't want to. I want to call my mummy and daddy.
I called
interesting.
I
Yeah.
called my dad by his first name my whole life. I've never called him dad. I've always called him Tim. He's my biological dad.
Tim.
I just did it without
Like,
even
that
that's
was
thinking.
nice.
your thing.
Tim.
Well, I don't know why. I don't know
Tim?
why. Yeah.
But you call your mum.
Literally.
You call your
sweet.
mum.
I call my mum, but my
Your
dad,
Tim.
I'm like,
People are like,
Tim, what
oh,
do you
your
reckon?
stepdad.
yeah,
And you're
people
like,
must assume that.
no,
That's my
my
fucking
dad.
OG.
Nice if you want. Yeah, but I definitely at the time was like, I don't want to stop. I like mum and dad.
By the way,
Mumsies.
this is Ella and this is Milo.
Full names.
Full
please. Full names.
Ella, Frederica,
Awesome.
Hope-Higginson.
Frederica.
Yep.
Respect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Milo.
Cornelius, Friday, Cawthorne.
You're kidding me.
Friday.
Yeah, it's.
Born,
I think
born
it's.
on Friday the 13th.
No, cool. Friday, sure. Cornelius?
Cornelius. I don't know where they got that from. I don't know where they got that
That's
from.
the
Hang on.
emperor,
I'm
right?
caught up on Friday. Is it real?
It's real.
It's on the driver's license.
Your middle name is Friday.
Your middle names
don't
are
wear it-
Cornelius
don't wear it out.
Friday. Milo Cornelius Friday Cawthorne.
Funnily enough,
You've got cool parents, I can tell.
well,
What the fuck?
funnily enough, all of those,
Pretty cool.
Cool back?
all of those are easier to pronounce. I feel like everyone would get Cornelius and everyone would get Friday, but no one can get Milo.
Milo.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
day
well,
long.
I mean, like you're named after the most famous kind of drink, bro.
Hello,
true.
Nestle.
They're huge fans of
Milo.
Nestle.
Boycott.
My parents,
Of course they are.
Milo. Where does Milo come from?
all over.
Enough said.
Should we do some improv?
Hey, full name, Kathy. Full name.
Yeah.
Full
Yeah,
name?
Come on, Catherine.
Kathy.
Katerina.
Beautiful.
Catherine.
Full stop.
Oh, full name.
Catherine.
Catherine
If you want to, only if you want to.
M. Yates.
Nice.
Margaret. It's my middle
Margaret,
name. Catherine
Margaret.
Margaret.
Respect.
It's my nana's name.
Mags.
That's nice.
Maggie.
Maggie.
Can I ask one question before we do the prov? Because
No.
this is a hangout thing. And I
Yeah.
asked Milo this the other day, and I actually want to canvass the room. When you were a kid, did you have a feeling that some letters are cooler than other letters?
Yeah.
Like J is cooler than G.
Yeah.
And
Always
K,
J, though, isn't it?
K is cooler than C. Because my
Yeah,
Frederica
yeah.
spelled
Oh,
with a
yeah.
C, and I used to like want to spell it with a K.
Yeah, C sucks.
Okay.
Did you have that
there's
feeling?
a C in my name. In fact, there's quite a few C's in my name.
I got my initial is C, so I feel the pain.
C, yeah.
Vincent. Could you spell Vincent with a K and it still work out?
Vincent.
No, B with an S. Vinsent. Vincent. Vincent.
Vincent. That's cool.
Vincent.
And actually, Kathy with a C, I
Conqueror.
like. I should say that.
You like that? Kathy only happened when I started uni, like since I moved to Auckland.
Yeah, Kath before or just
It
Catherine?
was just Catherine.
Cat?
Has somebody called you Cat?
No, that all started when I came up here.
Kate?
No, again, it only started when I
Thrin?
came up here. Rin. I used to get Rin.
Rin's
Rin.
pretty cool. I quite like
Rin's
Rin.
cool.
My
It's
mum used to
very-
call me Rinna. My mum
Rin is
used to
quite-
call
I
me.
like Rin.
I like Rin,
Rin-
actually.
oh,
I like Rin.
Yeah, Rin is nice.
Rin is
Rin's
cool.
Okay.
Oh my god, can I pull it off?
New
Yeah, yeah.
Should we
Oh my
do
god, Rin, but then Bryn.
No,
Rin
that's
and
fine.
Bryn.
Rin and
That's
Bryn.
fine.
And should we do Vincent
Rin,
for this
Bryn,
whole
and
hang?
Vin.
Do you want to
Let's
try
try
Vincent?
Vincent. We'll try
and
it on.
Rin. What about Rinskis?
Oh, you're asking me.
What about Rin
Rinskis.
Tin Tin?
What about Rin tin 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 tin?
Whoa,
Okay.
can't say that.
How about Al? Do you go by Al?
No, the only person who's ever
My mum.
But- La.
nicknamed me anything is Milo's mum.
Al.
She calls me Elsie, which I really like.
Alzy, I like.
And sometimes
That's
Elsie Bub.
nice.
They-
Alzybub.
My parents were having
Beelzebub.
they were having difficulties getting to Ella, so it was ridiculous. Like when we first went up, like first few times, my dad Tim would be like, do you want to get Elle something to eat? Like 'cause they couldn't
Yeah,
quite
please.
for whatever
Like-
reason they couldn't
It was
quite.
almost
Ella.
like they had Emma in their mind too. So it's
Yeah,
like, could you
occasionally-
get,
That's funny.
Could you get something?
And how are you, Anne? You good?
I also
At that point, just go. And how are you? Are you good?
Yeah.
You know, don't.
They were
think
so
of the
close
name.
though. I think they knew it, but then the last moment they panicked.
Yeah.
Or it's like they're wanting
Halfway
to
through.
connect or something,
Yeah.
to nickname someone or shorten.
I love Elsie and I love Elsie Bub.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try
Funny-
some Alzy for this episode.
Thank you.
Shivers.
Renna.
Whoa, you're not
Elzy.
sure.
Well, the only person who's ever called me it is Mila's mum.
Okay,
so
then we better come up with a new
come
one.
a new one. Come on.
La.
It was funny
La la.
when I was
La la.
I did some study in Italy and I was with all these Italians.
Lazybub.
And they would call me Caterina because it was like my name. Like they couldn't quite do Catherine. But then abbreviating their way of abbreviating was so different. They used to call me Catty, like
Catty.
abbreviating.
That's
Caterina.
yeah.
Catty's quite
Milo
cool
gets
as well.
Measy. Measy is really nice.
Measles?
And for some little kids,
Measy.
Uncle Measies, which I find really cute when they're like,
Measies,
Uncle
yeah.
Thank you,
Measies.
Mees.
How about lowdown? Lowdown concept.
Measies makes me think of measles.
Measies.
Measles works. Yeah, we could do measles for this.
And
Could you do measles for this one?
Miloš?
Run.
Milosevic.
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 Vincenzo. I got some
Vincenzo's
time.
nice.
Vincenzo.
Yeah,
Milosevic.
Vincent.
Catalina and Ella.
Elzebub.
Ella.
Ela.
Rin.
Run.
Ren.
It's so different.
Rin.
Rin.
Vincent.
Run.
Ren, it reminds me, it feels so fantasy coded for me. Ren.
Because imagine it
Rin
with
of
a
the
Y.
Riders.
If it was stage namey or like
Ren.
pop star.
Oh my god, just R-I-N. Ren.
Oh my god, that's my pop star name.
That's cool.
Ren.
Rin.
And you look like you could be from Finland, so it works.
Renland.
Oh yeah, we've got that going somewhere else.
Maybe we just call you Friday for this one. Is that cool? Friday.
Or Cornelius.
Why Friday? Why did they decide that? Sorry.
Born on the Friday the 13th.
Well, I was born on Monday the 9th.
Monday,
Vincent
Monday,
Scammell.
Andrew-Scammell.
Tawida is my middle name.
Tawada, yeah, I was thinking.
Tawida.
Andrew-Scammell is
Friday.
double barrel.
Double barrel.
Wow.
But often people will call me Andrew because they see the two names together and Andrew is commonly a first name as well. So they'll go, Andrew? And I go,
I was going to be called Andrew if I was a boy.
Whoa.
My parents were going to do that. Do you know if your parents had other names in mind for you?
Well, I was going to be called. This is not if I was a girl, but Julius is what I was going to be called right up until
Wow.
about 4 days before I was born, where
Wow.
Vincent came to my mum in a
That's
dream.
so random, Julius, because you're like
Julius.
obsessed with like Greek history as well.
Well, yeah, but famously Roman, but
Sorry.
Facts.
no. But the funniest thing is that my mum is called Gillian, and
Yeah.
then John
Whoa.
and Juliet are my siblings,
Damn.
and then Julius,
Julius and Juliet would be a lot.
Juliet, John, and Gillian.
That's beautiful, like a kid's book.
Yeah.
And here they come down the hall.
Gillian, Jules, and Juliet and
So actually, or a horror.
yes, yeah, yeah.
Is anyone still listening?
Let's do a problem each. Why not?
Okay.
Yep. Do you want to start, or would you like? Or I can start. I have a problem in fresh in my
You go.
mind.
You've
go.
been
Hugo.
keep saying it when
Hugo.
we're off here.
I'm desperate.
You
Go for it, Friday.
Go for it, Friday.
Go Friday.
Nice one, Friday.
Thanks, Vincent. Thanks, Rin. Thanks, El Zarini. So,
You've changed our names. We're all
Elzarine.
different. It's so weird.
Did you say Vincent?
Vincent. Thanks,
Vincent.
Vincent. I've got a neighbor who I love.
Full
That's it.
stop.
Does Ella know?
I love him too.
Okay.
Platonic.
Oh, wow.
I think I've heard about
okay.
this neighbour.
Really nice.
Super, super lovely dude. Always says hi, and I really appreciate that being in a big city. Like,
Yeah.
the neighborly thing is, I haven't really had that anywhere else I've lived, so it's so awesome. And somehow through his training, and somehow he gets free food. So they drop off there's some program that goes to supermarkets, and they're like stuff that's just about to go off. They're like, oh, we'll give it to these guys. They're training, and so he gets heaps. He gets this massive bundle. And he'll come down and be like, hey, I've got some, and he'll drop off free food. And he'll just knock on the door and be like, hey, and it's so lovely.
Awesome.
So amazing.
Opposite of a problem so far.
Yeah.
But
I'd
I'd say
Bryn's problem.
80, yeah, it is. 70 to 80% love it. Great. But then there's he gets weird stuff. And so now my cupboard have you ever seen, it's lemon meringue topping in a squeezy bottle. Philadelphia light cream cheese, single serve, low calorie cookies. I have 8 of those, and it's starting to build up. And I'm like, I don't want
Potluck.
I don't want the weird food. I like the other stuff, but I also don't just want to throw the food away.
Yeah, right.
So
Potluck.
I'm kind of
Potluck.
Friday, trust me, a potluck.
with just serving the food that the
Theme
leftovers.
Theme it and go, it's a strange, otherworldly potluck. You can only bring things you've never eaten and have seen at the supermarket before.
And I can guarantee you'll leave with a stomach ache.
Oh, you know what? This is making me think about what is the kitchen show that's like MasterChef, okay?
Okay.
It's
Great
like
kitchen
mystery box. You give each friend one of those items. Here,
And they have to-
make me a dish.
It has to hero
It
that
has to
item.
hero that item. That's good.
That's
That's
I
actual.
love
That's a
that.
real solve.
That is a real solve.
Yeah, wow. There's also that cabinet in Greyland where you can donate food. Do you know about that?
The
But
patakakai.
the cheese is not going. You can't be
I
putting.
grabbed
cream
some cheese from
in
there one time. It was a hot day.
No, but I mean, we can't be putting cheese in there.
Oh, yeah,
You're
we can't
taking from it.
What do you mean?
Cut that out.
Keep it in.
It was literally.
Yeah, it's hard.
And the name,
Because then flies and stuff get in there when it gets hot.
but the name, it was like a box of, and it was literally specifically intense, soft cheese, and it had been sitting it had been hotboxing in there, and it was all sweaty. And I grabbed some, and I was like, "This has got to be good, right?" And I took it home to Ella, and Ella, we opened it up, and it was absolutely foul. It blew up the neighborhood.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's.
I've never been
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, no.
And that's probably good.
Well, it is. It's complicated, because it's a good thing, but I
Yeah.
feel like the storage of it gets a bit hot,
Yeah,
and
it's
then it
hard.
kind of deters.
Should be a fridge.
That would be amazing.
Should be a fridge.
A fridge would be amazing, and a freezer.
I mean, it's just
Be
outside
fully
on the
waterproof,
street,
yeah.
though, isn't it? If we're thinking of the same one,
Yeah, we are.
that's so close to my house. I've never seen you there.
I'm always there.
Did you used
Mainly,
to dumpster dive?
yes.
Yeah. No, I'm just guessing that you used to do
Offense
that.
taken.
No, I
Don't
would.
be
I would do
offended.
that. I would do that if I could.
No, I'm sorry.
But
If you could, what's
If
stopping
I could.
you?
Well, apparently now they've started locking them.
Never stopped me in the past.
but is it true that it was
Breaking
in LA,
laws.
which adds a different tone to it?
No, it was in Auckland.
Faro?
Grey Lynn. Faro went hard for a while. I was actually doing it when I first moved to Auckland in early days, 2008, 2009. We used
Is
to
this when
drive
you're living
around
in the commune?
pre-commune.
Pre-commune.
We're going back.
It wasn't really a commune, just lots of people living in one house.
Oh, yeah.
Or sharing food? Is that commune? Nah.
communal.
When does it?
Communal.
Communal.
When does
communal.
when does a big flat turn into a commune? What's the line?
6 plus.
10.
Oh, okay. Oh, there was 22 of us.
Yeah. There's 2 communes. There's 2 communes.
This is when you were living with the Stratis.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're-
22 of you? How big was the house?
It was a 1 bedroom. No, it was a 13 bedroom house, and then there was 2 caravans out the back.
Vito, hello Vito, I'm sure you're listening. Court jester Vito. Vito told me that his brother was in like a windowless attic or something.
Yeah, they found an extra room in the attic, and so they'd moved. One of the people broke up with his partner, not Vito's brother, but another guy broke up with his partner and was like, I still want to live here, and they were sharing a room. They're like, well, we're not doing that anymore. So he found room above a wardrobe. And it was like it was just tin roof above him. So when it rained, it was like crazy loud. I went up there in the day one time. It was like a sauna. He had it nicely set up there, a nice lamp and stuff. And he said, I think he was paying, when I first moved in, I was paying, I was like, I went to visit the place and I was like, I'm never living in this shithole. You are all disgusting, filthy creeps.
Oh my God, cut that out. That's not what he thought.
This is my literal, I was like, I'm never living here. And then they rang me like a week later and they were like, do you want to move in? And I was like, not really. And they're like, $70 a week, all food included. And I was like, I'm on my way now. I've fucking got my bags. I'll just, whatever I'm wearing.
$70 a week.
It's
amazing what you convince yourself of.
And then when I lived there, you just don't even, I didn't even mind.
You adjust,
anything. There was like constantly wet laundry out the back. The kitchen was always filthy.
Well, that's your towel thing.
Actually, can I say, when we first started dating, it was amazing because I visited and
my God, you were living there then?
Yeah. So we were dating and, we'd like Milo to come to my house and then it was like, I'm going to go to his house. And then we get there and I'm not super agile. And his bed is like up a ladder, a straight ladder that has like a meter till you reach the ladder. So in order to
Until you reach the ladder.
So it was like you had to, I'm not joking. This is real. And so
I'm not joking.
A water tower.
So I'm trying to be cute and Milo has to give me a boost.
It was to stop rodents and other pests from getting on,
I had to get help climbing up to his bed to hang out.
I had to... I didn't have a door. I just had a curtain between the hallway.
I've had that before.
Yeah. That wasn't too bad. I thought that would be worse.
This is definitely
if it's a house of 22, then I think the ideas of privacy are different to like a house of 5.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I just say, for all this, if anyone is watching, Milo has told me he loved his time there. Oh,
no, that's wrong. No, no, I did. And I love it, but I feel like everybody that I live there with knows that. But I definitely, I was really shocked at how my first impressions completely flipped as soon as I was in there as well. I was like, wow, it really, the kitchen and stuff doesn't bother me like when I was visiting. Because when you're living here, there's like beautiful people and cheap rent.
$70. Just go out for every meal.
Literally.
My cheapest place I lived in, and it was not a good socially dynamic place. I lived with 2 couples, and they were quite volatile. But it was $114.
Ooh, that's
wow,
nice.
That's cheap.
That's really
that's
nice.
Specific.
And I kept coming back to that, and my window wouldn't close. So it was like
utilities
winter
included?
was.
Or
I think there was like a little bit for utilities,
really.
but like I kept coming back to that.
Did the couples get on, or like together did they get on, or were they warring between the couples?
It was like they each had
the...
like. There were things going on and whatever. It was not. It was quite on the
what do you mean?
harder
They
end.
need to send in their problems. Get them to send in their problems.
They've all broken up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Were you the reason they were breaking up? Were you
no. I was just there. I was there illegally. I think. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was just there. It was not nice.
I love that it's 114.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah,
like they've really gotten a calculator. They've done the square. They've done the square feet of the rooms.
Yeah.
They didn't round up. Not 120.
No way.
No. 114.
114. And then it was just.
When was that?
Just when I was at second year uni, I think. Yeah, I was at uni.
Wow.
So it was and I'd gone from living in like those village accommodations, the one in
the one in Waterview.
Yeah, and it was haunted.
Really?
Oh,
I can't believe you lived there.
That's haunted.
Are those the ones you drive past?
Oh my God, they're scary. Yeah. The ones
I lived in it before they renovated them, so they didn't look pretty like that.
I always wondered what it's like living in there.
I went after the floods. I shouldn't have, but I went down to Oakley Creek to see the damage. And the waterfall didn't exist anymore. Like it was so flooded that the waterfall just went like this. It was crazy. Whoa. It still probably dropped about a meter, but there was a gradient. So it just like...
It's so intense. I'm only laughing because your eyes are like really trying to communicate. I hope the camera's getting like... It's like the true magnificence.
If you've seen Oakley Waterfall, you would know.
I haven't seen
it. I used to walk through there on the way to uni tech.
But yeah, of course. Oh my God, such a short walk for you. But that part specifically, like we all froze because we were like, something feels off. Walking past those.
Yep.
Haunted. Tell me more.
It was maybe like I've always like been like, oh yeah, ghosts, like been like, ooh, like
Oh my
that's
God.
an exciting idea that ghosts exist or whatever. But like that living there, I was like, that's real.
Okay,
Like, you
tell
can't.
us.
I think my
Tell us
biggest
about.
thing is I was alone. I was living with there was 5 of us in an apartment.
Yeah.
I don't know what had happened. I think the buildings themselves used to be like an asylum or something, or things that happened, whatever.
Sorry.
They got renovated into.
Whoa.
And everyone was like my first term
The
break.
place that you lived in used to be an asylum.
I think so. At least I'm pretty sure Unitech used to be as well. Used to be.
Yeah, the big red building.
But I think it was also the same, like because of very close proximity.
Wow.
I don't know, but I think. Anyway, it was first term break. Everyone in my apartment, everyone in my apartment had gone away for like the holidays, and I was
Yeah.
flying it the next day, and so I was
Yeah.
just like sitting on the couch. It was like a weekend night, and I was just sitting like doing my homework on my computer, whatever. My bedroom door is in front of me, and there's a kitchen. All of a sudden, the handle of my own.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, don't.
That was real.
That was Hugo. The handle of my own bedroom door. Like someone's trying to get out of my room.
No.
Someone's fully trying to get out of my room, like, and it kept going. And I'm home alone. No one's there.
Wait, you were in the room.
I was in the living room. That's
Oh,
inside my
God.
bedroom going on.
My eyes are doing that thing when they water because you're scared. You know that.
And like, no word of a lie, that happened. And I was sitting there and I was like, what do I do? Am I going to sleep in there? Like, and then like I would talk to like my flatmates and I'd be like, oh yeah, this happened. And they're like, yeah, sometimes when you were like in bed asleep, your door would just open and close on its own a lot. And I would like,
Kathy.
I would like wake up at like 3 a.m, super anxious, and it would feel like I would hear dripping in my room, like there was water falling in my room, and there was no water in my room falling. And my other flatmates would also hear it as well in their rooms, and they'll get up and be like, whoa, what's water? And we'd hear screams and stuff just randomly. It was real freaky, creepy.
Whoa. How long do you live there for?
9 months or something like that. But then a friend who I live with, he sent me like a video he found of that thing happening, and it like means something. Like, other people have experienced it.
You should definitely get someone to see about that.
What?
Like it's
a
okay.
priest. I think you need a priest.
No, like a
Kathy, that's
Spirit guide.
crazy.
It was real crazy.
How?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. How long did you live there? A full year.
9 months.
Yeah, like almost, because then they renovated them and we
Yeah.
moved to a different one. So I was,
Whoa.
yeah. It was so creepy.
Fucking hell.
And there's no one else in the house. There's no one else in the
That's
house.
the worst bit.
I was like, we should do some.
But like, it's the thing. Like,
now-
usually there's usually logic to these things, but that one, like, I just can't figure
Yeah.
out. Like, that just makes no sense.
Oh God.
But it was like all good. Everything was okay.
If that had happened to me, I think it would have died. I think it truly would have fundamentally changed me. If my door handle was rattling and turning, and I was home alone, so you were out of your room, and
Yes, actually, now that I remember, it was actually my flatmate's room. His room was next to me, but no one was home, and it was going like that.
This is good listening. Lots of silence.
Oh, the door closed. Oh,
fuck, something.
We had
bumped here.
a flat.
You guys have ghost story. Okay, it's
Well,
now,
I
You
know
got stories now?
but this is what I'm going to say, and I don't
More
want to. I
ghost
don't want
stories.
to.
We're not talking about problems anymore.
No, but Kathy, we had a flat that was so spooky. Lots of stuff happened that Rhiannon McCall, shout out, didn't want to come around anymore because so many of those kind of things
Do
happened.
you both live there together?
Milo lived there briefly,
I
but like
wasn't there during the haunting era.
I'm talking like stuff, but I don't talk about it because I'm scared it will bring
Bring the wrath.
the energy back into my life.
Don't.
You can't.
I actually had that thought.
I
about
honestly, even when the door was like, I was like, I'm not going to be talking about my ghost stories because I left that stuff in my old house.
It's like summoning Beelzebub to talk to your neighbor.
So that's why I won't be sharing my ghost stories.
that. It's all
you're
right.
the king of
wanna
referencing
hear
the last episode.
I don't think I believe in ghosts.
So what do you
Don't
think
tempt
happened
them.
there? What do you think happened there?
Wind.
Do you think wind
Twice
was
of yours.
turning
Wind was like this.
the door?
Old building, wind.
No, but this.
It's when
That-
things go against
Someone's trying to
gravity.
get out.
Old building, wind.
There's no way.
You don't believe in ghosts. That really surprises me for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Friday.
The 13th. Well,
Exactly.
maybe that's why, because if I believed in ghosts, I was born on Friday the 13th, therefore cursed.
Oh, don't say that, darling.
How do I cleanse my...
I mean, the classic is sage. But I would
Palo
genuinely, Palo Santo. I mean, I would write a letter and
Caterina Palo Santo.
This isn't what I meant for this direction to go in.
Kathy
for this
write a
thing.
letter and say,
the
We're gonna
marshmallows.
see.
Kathy, you just need to make
I
sure
hope
that
everything's okay with
you need to
and
throw
Don't
salt
stop
over
it.
your shoulder
Don't.
just write a letter tonight.
Have a bath and put a black cat in the bath with you tonight. They love that.
Put a ladder over yourself and walk
Don't do that.
underneath it, back and forth. Break a mirror and step on all the cracks in the pavement.
Blow a
Stop
kiss to a light bulb.
I feel like I shouldn't have talked about it.
No. It's good that you did.
Yeah, it's good. You're cleansing.
You did cleanse it.
It's enough. I don't feel spooked.
I'm afraid of ghosts, but I don't believe in them. You know, like if something if that
Then
happened,
what are you talking
if
about?
that happened to me, I'll be like, that's terrifying. I hate that.
and
but
then you'd
the next,
logicalize it?
the next day I'll be like, that's probably just some wind or something.
Wow.
Mm.
I believe in ghosts.
Every time that I say I don't believe, a little ghost dies.
Wow.
Yeah.
My
The
mum actually
opposite
said,
Peter Pan effect.
Or someone's born.
Oh,
I've got some advice for you, Kathy, because my
Okay.
mum had actually, she gave me some advice around ghosts, which I
Okay.
think she wouldn't mind me sharing, which was a similar piece of advice. Like she really believed if you have ants in the house, before you do anything like with any sort of anything, you just offer the ants a chance to leave.
oh yeah. That's
So you
I killed
open the
so
door.
many ants
So
yesterday.
before you do that, you open the door and you say, ants, I really need you to leave. And sometimes they do sort of seem to make a thing. So you could just
wow.
say tonight, you could just say, if you've come with
Nothing
me.
is with me.
Yeah, I know. You're acting as though they're currently being haunted. It was in the past.
That's a long time ago.
It was like 11 years.
11.
Whoa.
That's kind of an intense number.
Don't. Somebody else talk about themselves.
This is like the Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's release this. Let's
months
release
early.
this.
so this is stemmed from your living situation. Yes, this is right. I'm like, just getting out.
Nice. So you've had no paranormal.
I'm scared.
I mean, I've blocked them all out. If I have, I've blocked them all out of my brain.
Let's not tempt them. Let's not tempt
The
them.
freakiest moment of my life.
Oh.
Or one of them. One of the scariest things. I was living in LA and a friend was like, let's go on a little hike. And we were like, sounds so great. And they're like, there's an old Nazi hideout where Nazi sympathizers hid out in the Hollywood Hills. And it's supposedly a really nice walk. So we were like, okay, middle of the day. And I was like, sweet as. And we're walking down into this ravine, and they're getting deeper and deeper into the ravine. I'm like, oh, this is getting a little bit intense, but not too bad. And then it's truly, every time I think about it, I'm like, I can remember the shivers because we're like walking through about the grass is about calf length high. And suddenly we're all from New Zealand. We're all 3 New Zealanders and we're like, oh shit, snakes. Like, I haven't even thought. And everyone's like, don't walk in long grass on hot days in the Hollywood Hills. Like that's where they chill out. And so we were like, So we were like, okay, let's just keep walking. We'll get out of it soon. And there's just fucking like 100 meters of grass. And we're just like, oh. And then I kid you not, we hear like a rattle of a rattlesnake. And we all freeze. I went immediately ice cold. I was just like, and the person in front of me started trying to, she goes, hello? And then she goes, oh God. And I saw it just as it was ducking down, but supposedly it basically like popped its head up above the grass to see who these fucking idiots were coming towards its habitat. And it was just like, and then like, just slunk back, and I just saw it slinking back down, and then we were like, fuck this, let's get the fuck out of here. But that was probably the most intense fear I've ever reached. We never saw
the Nazi thing was just entirely superfluous to that story.
well, that just adds a bit of we never saw the ruins. We never saw the Nazi ruins. I at least I don't remember them. I just remember the snake and just being like, fuck this, get me out of here now.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah.
That's
Scary.
dangerous.
Not a ghost though.
Very
See?
dangerous.
Real living animals. That's what I'm afraid of.
Do you have a scary, when you were most scared story?
Well, now we're just going to the opposite of funny, which is I was walking home alone, and a car pulled up next to me.
I thought this is the one you were going to tell.
No, this is true scare. This actually probably is. No, there's 2 times I've been scared. Yep, this is in Thailand. I was walking home alone, dark, and I think I had a bicycle, so I was pushing the bike because I'm not very good at going up hills. A bit scared, and it was like raining a little bit. It was nighttime, and this car pulled up to me, and it was a big black Jeep, and this guy opened the side door and just said, "Get in," and I was like, "Oh," like he was speaking in English. He was like definitely like an English like white person, and was like, "Get in," and I was like, "Oh no, thanks." So he was like, "Get in." And I was like, "Oh no." He's like, "Get in." And then I was like, "Oh no." And then he started to like swerve the car a bit. And I was like, "Oh, he's drunk or he's going to try and hit me off the road." So I pushed my bike and myself into the sort of like surrounding bush and then like ran up through the trees.
Wow.
And then got home and was like, and then like nothing really happened. Really, that's
But
not
still, the
that's-
adrenaline of
But the
what-
adrenaline.
What could have, yeah.
And why?
And you were trying to work out, I remember you were saying to me, you were trying to work out, like, was he so drunk that he was just like trying to
Was
be,
he like, "Get in"?
Yeah,
come on,
yeah,
get
and he just kept
in."
saying it
Like,
'cause he
it's
was
kind of
kinda pissed
raining
or
a bit
whatever.
and it's dark.
and it was, or was he malicious?
Yeah,
Well, of course, but you assume.
you'll never know.
You can never know.
Anyway, these are really scary.
Do you want to hear mine?
Yeah,
go on.
Can it
Let's do
be be fun again? Is it about ghosts?
No,
or
that's
something?
okay. It's interesting to
Nah, it's
listen
not
to.
fun.
This
It's
isn't
not
a
that
good
fun, but
hangout.
It's not really that scary. There's a funny image.
Okay.
Okay, so just around the corner in Mount Albert, where Lucy and I used to live together, my ex. It was just the two of us in this 2-bedroom flat.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Sorry, carry on. Sorry.
We're in bed, sleep, and I just wake up. Like, suddenly wake up. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I so awake? And you know when your hearing like isn't connected to your brain, like when you first kind of wake up?
Yep.
So like that's happening. I'm in that state where I can't really hear anything, but I'm suddenly alert to the fact that I'm awake. And the security light is on and light is coming in. And my ears kind of catch up to my brain. I just hear, "Hey, let me in! Let me in!" I'm like, what the fuck?
On from your outside
Let
door.
me in! Gung, gung, gung. From the front door.
Holy.
What the fuck am I like? Did I forget about something? Is it like, how long? I look at this, it's like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's always 3.
Look outside, full big like Hummer, engine running outside, like fancy big car, fully painted black, fully tinted windows. Like, what the fuck is going on? And I look over and I can see through this kind of stained glass thing to the front door, just the shape of this guy going knocking on the thing. Let me in! Let me in! Jump up. Now I sleep naked.
Okay.
Respect. Was it summer or winter?
Summer. Into the kitchen. Full knife. And then I'm just standing by the door because I'm like, from how hard this guy is knocking on the door, I'm like, he's going to fucking break down this door. Let me in now. Let me in. 5 minutes. I'm standing naked with a knife frozen. And then after a while, I just fuck. 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 Fuck, 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 fuck. And just drove off.
Whoa.
Like, why was he who used to live in this house?
How badly did he need to use your toilet? That dude was busting.
Quick,
bro.
put him.
If this was a problem, I would either be advising you to move,
We did.
okay,
And then Kate.
and then knock, knock, knock.
Kate,
Let me in.
you know Ben and Kate,
Yeah.
ASB lady.
Mm.
Yeah, lives there now. I'm like, I hope they're okay.
Wow.
I actually never checked in with
or
them.
put a piece of paper on the door.
They're still
Says,
living?
"Hey, please don't knock on my door.
Hey, big hammer guy."
It scares me.
I got a knife.
It scares
I'm
me.
naked.
I have a knife. I don't like it. Thanks.
I had that situation, but in a tent. So
Someone was knocking on your
Oh
tent.
no, that's
zip, 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 zip.
That's the
Let me
ghost.
in, let me in.
ooh, handprint.
No. We could hear it. It was a full. It was kind of funny, I guess. It was New Year's Eve on the East Cape, and we all woke up. It was like 2:30 or whatever, and it was a guy. You could see his shadow. And he had just got the wrong tent, so he was like, "Guys, let me back in. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing?
He's a clown.
What the hell are you doing? I can't get this in." And then
Perry?
And then you saw, and then you hear, but the best thing was like, come on. And he was obviously hammered. He's like, I'm tired. Let me in the tent. And then you could see another shadow being like, Dave, that's not no, Dave, no, that's the wrong one. Let me in, Dave, no. And then eventually, like about after a minute of this, the shadow behind him goes, okay, that's it. I'm taking control of the situation. And then you see Dave get wrapped from behind and then just like lifted up. But it's all playing out like in shadow on the walls of the tent.
The shadow puppet show. Oh my God. The walls of the tent.
It was kind of
walls
amazing.
of Plato's cave.
Did you yell?
Nah, we were
alone in the tent?
Nah, there was 2 other people in the tent, and we all heard it, and we all collectively decided to just be like, just quiet.
Totally.
Actually, one time a flatmate of mine, I don't think he'll mind me saying this, but I was
Shat himself.
yeah, no.
Don't you live together?
One time a flatmate of mine scared me because I was younger and I was a little bit drunk. I was coming home really late at night.
Yeah.
And I was doing that thing you do where you like kind of like fumble for your keys in your little cute little bag.
That's right.
And I put his window was like right near the door, and I put my bag on his window as I was like fumbling. And I have never heard, it was amazed because I was like, this is the sound that people make. It was like a guttural sound that was like, hey! And I was like, oh my God, it's me. And then he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I thought you were a burglar. And I thought I should make a really loud sound. And I was like, wow, the survival instinct, like the sound made me, like I frightened him and then he frightened me back.
And his normal speaking tone is like, hey
softer.
guys, how's
It's
it
softer.
going?
Yeah.
Oh, great to have you here.
It was like a completely new sound. It was amazing. And I truly was like, and then we both were like, oh, so sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. But it made me excited. It made me think about how people lift cars and stuff.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
I reckon
100%.
we've all got that voice.
Just crazy
Like if
little
you needed to
animals
talk to
at
that
night, eh?
ghost.
Don't bring it back. No
You could
callback.
say,
No ghost callback.
hey!
What was that door?
Write that letter tonight, Kathy.
It was Hugo.
Don't
It was
Hugo.
Hugo.
Hugo would have done something.
It was
right?
Hugo.
I've got one other kind of similar story, but not really. Old friend of mine woke up and there was a stranger's hand
No.
on their face. It was like a heavy. There was like a heavy fat hand, and they were like
Like physically real, someone's hand was there, or the sensation of.
that. They could see it. I mean, they didn't open their eyes, but they were like, "There's definitely someone's hand like on my fucking face," and they were like, "Okay," and they hadn't moved, and they were like obviously stricken with fear, and they were like, "What am I gonna do?" And then they're like, "Okay, on the count of 3, I'm just gonna just like slam the hand away and get up and just fucking get up out of here." And so they're just lying there, and okay, just absolutely frozen. And then they go 3, 2, 1, ah! And at that moment, they realized they had slept weird, and their hand had gone to sleep.
Yeah.
So they couldn't feel their own hand, and they only realized when they felt their like forearm hit all the stuff on their side table and just like smash all the stuff on the side table off, and they're like,
That's hilarious. It's so funny.
To be the flatmate, just here.
"Get the hell out of here!"
Wow.
That's good. That's a little bit less scary.
Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Much
For
love.
the Exorcist episode.
Ooh,